My wife used to be a super popular cheerleader in high school, yet her daughter has grown up to be an introverted horror fan, and I can't help but think that she hates her own daughter for not wearing pink. I married my wife knowing she had a daughter. I never thought I'd enjoy being a dad, but from the moment I met her, she just clicked with me. I married her mother when she was 5, and somehow I ended up loving fatherhood, at least with her. She's always been a little different. While other kids were obsessed with princesses and ponies, she was more into ghosts and monsters. As she got older, that love turned into a full-blown aesthetic. She wears dark clothes, reads horror novels, collects weird trinkets, and watches old ghost hunting shows. She's introverted, but she has a few close friends, and she's happy. That's all that matters to me. My wife, though, she hates it. She was the stereotypical high school queen, cheerleading, pink everything, always in the center of attention. When she got pregnant at 15, that life changed. Her friends disappeared, potential fathers wanted nothing to do with the kid, and she was forced into an entirely different world. I don't think she ever fully let go of the life she thought she'd have. She imagined having a mini version of herself, someone to relive those high school years through. Instead, she got our daughter. At first, it was small things. She'd take little gothic decorations from her room, push pastel clothes on her, insist she wear lighter makeup. Then it got worse. Signing her up for cheerleading without asking, arranging accidental meetings with boys from school, making passive-aggressive comments about how she'd be so pretty if she just dressed more normal. Our daughter ignored it, rolled her eyes, went about her day. I thought it was just typical mother-daughter tension. Until one night, I woke up to my wife having a full-blown meltdown in the hallway. She kept crying about how all she ever wanted was a daughter who wore pink, had a boyfriend, joined the cheer team, and would give her grandkids. She went on for 30 minutes. Our daughter stood in the doorway, completely silent, just watching. The final trigger? She died over the blonde streaks my wife had forced her to get, turning them purple. That's it. That's what sent my wife over the edge. Since then, my daughter won't speak to her. My wife's attempts to fix her have gotten more desperate. Every day, she brings home new pastel outfits, practically begging her to wear them. My daughter spends more and more time in her room, only coming out when she has to. She told me she can't wait for school to start so she can get out of the house. I finally sat my wife down and demanded an answer. What exactly was the problem? She kept repeating the same thing, that she wanted a daughter she could relate to. I pushed harder, and she broke. She admitted that she sees our daughter as her only chance to build a family. She's estranged from her siblings, barely speaks to her parents, and lost all her friends when she got pregnant. She thought that if her daughter grew up to be the girl she used to be, she'd find that life again. That she'd marry a nice boy, have kids, and give my wife the family she lost. She never brought up wanting more kids with me because she assumed I'd say no. And while I definitely don't want more kids now, that's not even the point. She was treating our daughter like a lifeline. We started therapy, both of them. My wife needs to work through her issues, and my daughter needs a place to vent. So far, my daughter seems mostly annoyed rather than hurt, which I guess is better than I expected. I took her out for some back-to-school shopping at Hot Topic, got her some accessories, and then we grabbed dinner, just the two of us. She's excited to see her friends again, ready to get back to her clubs. The good news? They've started talking again. My wife apologized for pushing too hard, and my daughter actually accepted it. They're watching horror shows together now, trying to find common ground. I don't know if things will stay this way, but for now, it's progress. I won't let this happen again. My wife needs to accept that our daughter is her own person, not a second chance at high school.